Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back along to the episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy, as always, and today we are doing something pretty damn awesome. I find it's always pretty cool. Yesterday we hired in the big old brute, as I like to call it now, the big tractor excavator. Ooh, bouncing all over the road. And we caused some havoc, really, is what we did. But we're just kind of tidying up after ourselves right about now. We're just going to edge through here. We've got a few loads of topsoil that have been taken away here and there, but we're going to show you there's been a delivery at the yard, which is quite exciting. Get through here as well. I've never learned about not coming this way in the action. A bit big. But yeah, we're looking very good, very exciting indeed. So we're going to show you what that looks like today. And we're going to do a couple of loads because we do have to get back out into the fields actually later on this morning. So this is kind of very much a side project that we're doing right now. Just keeping ourselves going, clearing up where we can. But yeah, things are moving. Things are moving quickly though, which is great. The yard in some parts is unrecognizable from just the other day, which I guess is good. So we're hoping to really kind of push ahead with that. But this is going to be the final thing. Now, a few of you have known for a while that we've been looking at doing some kind of renovation or additional construction work on the yard here, just to make it finally big enough for my needs. And I think we're about there, or we will be about there, it's probably fair to say. Now just around here and go around there. So as you can see, the yard's a bit tight because there's machinery all over the place. There's even some huge panels of steel, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are for in just a second. We are pulling the trailer that we've been emptying for a local construction contractor, and we're pulling his dump trailer right now rather than our own red rock, because quite frankly I like that red rock and I want to get it maintained a little bit. I'm going to look to get that serviced up over the winter, and it needs a bit of a maintenance to it, so we're going to look to get all that done so that we can use it as a regular trailer. So I don't want to damage it anymore, whereas this is a heavy duty bulk a dump trailer really, so it made a little bit more sense to do it this way. And plus we can always in the coming months we'll be doing a little bit more work with this construction contractor anyway, but as you'll see, the reason we have this, the handbrake on here, by the way, look at that new bale I took from the shed. Isn't that just a thing of beauty? But back to the main fact, this is all steelwork. This is all steelwork from a new shed that we've taken down, which looks very similar to this. We have been able to secure one. We took it down just the other day. I got a shed construction contractor, or like an agricultural building firm to come and remove it for me. Because I wanted it done properly so we could rebuild it. And then I went a bit crazy with the track loader. Managed to get a whole load of mud, and topsoil and stone dug out the hillside here, and we're going to get this cleared away. Now what we're doing, line the shed down here. We already broke down the wall there and demolished that and took that away. If I come up here, you'll see that we are just going to be keeping that bit of wall there. We'll be building the next Dutch barn straight onto the back of it, so it runs in parallel. And it is, yeah, it's going to really increase our machinery storage. As you can see, you have to really cram things in all over the place. But it'll give us a little bit of extra storage space, and it'll give me some space to store some straw if and when the time is right. And that should be it really. Like, the drills are kind of, well, they're all in, but just I did have to gently place those in there, so that's a very tight squeeze. But we're not going to be getting those out anytime soon anyway. So if you wanted, someone ring me up about a drilling job just yesterday, and I said no, I can't get to my drills, thank you very much. So anyway, the combine and the header is now neatly tucked in here. Look at this, look at it, it's just fantastic, love that. And yeah, everything else is pretty much bang on. So we're going to get this filled up. We're going to take a load away. We're actually going to go and dump this load because we have to go and drop this back. We're going to just go and dump a load in that same forest, and then this is going to go back onto that building site, and then yeah, we'll see how it's all looking in terms of getting this all tidied up really. But yeah, it's looking great, and I'm very happy with how it's slowly piecing together. And then we'll be back. We're going now in the action once again with the sprayer on. We've got a little bit of liquid fertilizer to put down, which would be good. Yeah, let's get cracking, really. No time like the present. We're going to jump straight into the case again, which has really proven to be a very nice load here, I must admit. Plenty of power in it. Never struggling here when we're doing any of this this load of work. And yeah, just it's fine. It's a big jump up. The Miller was nice and handy, don't get me wrong. It was a bit small though, and it did struggle occasionally. Yeah, we are just gonna come through here. Kicked out a little bit there. Perfect. So how you all doing anyway? I hope you're all fantastic. Whatever you're getting up to, do let me know down below what you're working on, where you're working. As always, very intrigued to know. And how's your day going? How's the weather looking as well? Because it's getting remarkably warm around where we are now. Really improving the chances that we have to actually get firing along here, which is good news. It really is. So hopefully we'll see that continue. Here we go again. But yeah, otherwise it's been a great little day. Managed to get the Axion, the 830, all hooked up with the new baler, the Comprima, so it does look like I'm going to be running it almost exclusively on here, which will be good. Although, as we get cracking, I don't know if we're going to need to get the round baler and the square baler going at the same time, so we might run into some difficulty there. I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, and off we go once again. There's really not much left here, actually. We'll probably get it all done in a couple of loads, I imagine. But, and then the aim is, if we can get this done this week, which is a fine stretch, we might be able to, but at the same time, it could be a little bit close. But if we can, I'm going to get the contractors in next week to build the thing. And then we'll be even better. Come on, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, this should give us all of the square footage we need. I want everything inside equipment wise. I've always wanted to store my equipment inside where possible. Hate the idea of having it outdoors, so this will be great for that. And we'll be able to push ahead. We've had a very good week actually with the local BGA contract that we've got going. A very good week. We have a profit sharing scheme in place. So anytime that we do sell some of the produce that we make and the kind of straw, the heating pellets, we are able to take a share of that profit. And this production has been high, which is fantastic news, don't get me wrong. However, looks like we are about to run out of a supply of straw. So I am going to be on the hunt for straw. Obviously, it will be whatever, or if there is any left over from last year, because no one started around here. No one's winter crops are anywhere near being ready, but we'll see, hopefully soon. But yeah, so that's good news and bad news that that's coming to a close. Grassland, we're very close. I'm thinking maybe checking in with someone next week, actually see if they're ready to make the push to start. They could be, and if they are, then we'll be going. But that looks like it's very close. Later on today, we're going to stick. Hopefully today might mark the end of our spraying work, and if it does, we'll get it all the sprayer taken off for now. Put the mower onto the. There goes the helicopter by the looks of that shadow. Put the mower straight onto the Arion. I'll have a little check out and have a look-see really. So let's get this away. I think we've actually taken the load up to the side of the trees over there as well. So we wanted to fill in a few holes up there for a neighbour. It's actually good soil on this hill, on this bank side. It's really good topsoil. Go around. So I do have a few bills to pay soon. Unfortunately, you've got to keep doing that. I have my baler twine delivery to do very shortly, which is going to be expensive. I'm not looking forward to that one. So we're going to have to get that all figured out, and then get enough baler twine for the up and coming season, get that stored away, ready to go. First payment on the combine is due. They don't give you much time to wait for that one. So whilst we are doing quite well financially, it's about to all disappear. Which is, it leaves the bank as fast as it arrives these days. But yeah, other than that, business is going well, and I think I had a phone call the other day, an interesting phone call about something that I never thought we'd see back, and yet it's about to arrive. And I'm not going to say much more than that at the moment there. Some of you may be able to piece that together. But after our trip up north, working in Scotland there, I figured that we would never do it again. Easy does it. Here we go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, it's too narrow. I don't think we'll come this way again. I said that last time, I'm sure I did. But yeah, I threw, after our trip up North Scotland, I never thought we'd do it again. But hey, we might well be, so watch this space. And we'll see what comes of it. But it could be quite interesting. And I like a good proposition, and I've been given one. So we'll see where that goes, I think, for now. But we're going to cruise along here, and we're going to dump another load down in the mysterious wood. And see what's going on over there. Still haven't been asked officially if I would like to go in there and do the contracted landscape at all, but if it's any time in the next week or so, or later, I don't think I'll be able to, honestly. I think workload will be too much, but I'll always go and price the job up anyway. When you're starting out with this, I don't really think you can afford not to be honest. Fire up the old Axminster and the Axion 830 here. Pedal flat to the mat. Really do love this tractor. I had somebody ask me the other day as well if we'd be looking to purchase another machine, another tractor there. And the answer right now is no. If I got any more, I have to look at employing another member of staff, which I don't have the workload for at the moment. And then another expense as well, and I don't have the expense for a new tractor either. So it would be nice, but no, I think with the fleet that we have, it's a nice balance of size, which means that we can get into multiple jobs at any given point. So I quite like that. It works very well for me. Slow it down again. I really wonder how long that car's gonna be there for. Alright then, and around we go. Splendid, so we're just gonna go and get ourselves all sorted out with this customer. Just gonna drop this off, then we'll go and dispose of the trailer, because we're not going to need that anytime soon, and that can just go away, and we'll dump that back off at the building site as well, and then head back on up to the main yard, where we'll go out and get the Arian ready, I suppose. So we will see you very shortly. Well then, folks, we're back. We're just doing a little bit of tying up there. See, I'm very excited about how this is going, actually. The deal I got for this steel as well, for this shed, was next to nothing. So I got a little bit of that. But for now, we're heading back out once again. We've actually, the farmer who we dealt with the other day to get that field of weeds completed, wants us to, at some stage, not now because he wants to give it another few days, but wants us to go back in and put some liquid nitrogen down onto his own ground, the same field there. But we're not going to be doing that one today. We're going to be heading to a field that we were in not so long ago, actually, and we're going to get that one all taken care of as well. But before we do that, we need to go up to the yard there so we can fill up at the chemical store, make sure we're all looking good. Don't hit my own baler, that would be disastrous, Andy. And we'll see how we'll go. So everything is good there. This tractor is actually due its 500-hour service soon, would you believe? So it's going to have to go for a little bit of a ride down into the dealers to do that. Get it all checked over there as part of its warranty. And we'll be good to go with it there as well. But for now, we're just going to go for a bit of a drive along the same route that we've just taken, actually. So we'll catch you over there, and we'll have a bit of a nosy around someone's yard, I think. So that is the beautiful thing about working at this yard here. They have their own liquid fertilizer tanks there, which makes refilling this an absolute gem and a delight. And hey, look at that view over the valley there. Isn't that just beautiful? Coastline looking great. It's a very misty morning this morning. The mist is still burning away. So it's going to take a little bit of time there. This is quite a nice little yard, actually. Really nice little set. It's bigger than you think. It's quite deceptive. It does go on a little bit. They have pigs here, quite a lot of pigs, and they're all doing very well apparently. And they're just struggling to try and figure out what they're going to do with some of the pigs that are ready to go away now. Really, I guess I'm not a pig farmer, as you can tell. I don't really know the terms. But there are a lot of, I guess, that are correct selling weight, and they just can't distribute them right now. So that's a little bit of an issue for them. Seem to like the New Hollands. That's an old gem. But yeah, they've got a lovely little setup here. That's for sure. Now, what we're gonna do, we are gonna head down and get cracking on our only field that we're gonna do this morning. I wanted to get in whilst it was so still and so quiet. Just so it's perfect. It's perfect spraying conditions, really. Didn't really make much sense to leave it for now and then come back later. So we'll go and do that right away. And off we go. Yeah, a lot of people ask me what my next potential upgrade would be, if you like. Or you discuss that I wouldn't be looking to upgrade or move away from any of the tractors, or even buy a new tractor for fleet. But well, one day, if the capacity was there, the next big upgrade would definitely be to a self-propelled sprayer. I'd love to get that on the books. I can't see it ever happening at the moment, sadly, but yeah, that would be a real good opportunity. Now I figure I missed a turn. I thought I could have gone back over, but we'll go this long way around. But yeah, to get some extra output where that would be worthwhile would be a very good signal, really, for the state of the business and the scale of the business. But they cost a lot of money, so we won't be doing one of those anytime soon. But yeah, I'd love something like an Amazon Pantera, nothing brand new, but something new enough where we could equip it with GPS there and make it work. Bringing in the most efficient approach to spraying as we can there as well. I think would be something very interesting. I've been noticing with some of the newer sprayers there, like the Horsch, for example, and the Agco brands, they are very, very technical. But yes, that's certainly something that intrigues me, let's say that much. Now I believe, I just need to check my field map, I believe we're going into this one again. Pulling off the road, 'cause it's a bit of a blind bend. And yeah, I believe it's this one right on the right here. And it is indeed, so we've nailed that. Once we get ourselves shaken to bits along here, we'll get ourselves into the field. Not going to take too long to do this first one. I do have another job I'm going to do for a different farmer today as well. But this does mean we're going to do this, wash out the tanks, and then head on over to the other one there. But needs must, we'll get them all rattled out today. And yeah, I'm just trying to tick off all these small little jobs now, so if and when the contracts start coming in for the silage work, we can just turn our attention solely to that. Alright, stop about there. Open sesame. Fantastic. Just a little bit more there. Happy days. Right, we'll just get out quickly, make sure everything is looking good now that we're set up there. I do need to lower the boom height down, that's too high. But yeah, look at it. Beautiful day. That class looks incredible today. A lot of these fields around here were drilled without a tram line, which I find curious, but hey ho. Must have done direct drilling or something in here. Okay, let's just lower it down a bit more. Set it away. Set this away, and we're good. Excellent stuff. And just like that, that will be us for next, not even 20 minutes to get this done. We'll be fine, we'll fly through it. And then we'll be on to another field there, which is on the other side of the hill, you can just see. Not far away from where we dropped the trail off just now, actually. But yeah, my class tractors are getting all over the ground here, which is great. Really, really is nice. And we'll be on. So we'll probably leave it here for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. This has been another episode of The Young Farmer with myself, Andy, of course. And if you have and you've yet to do so, Don't forget to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, join Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything, and we will see you in the next one. Until then though, folks, have yourself a great day, stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.